Should we have an intro?
This is our podcast intro.
All right, guys. Hi, welcome back. This is his podcast. Sofia's on that side now because I want my cousin Coco to come out, and I also moved the sign over to that side. Look, show him, Sofia.
What am I showing them?
Are you not done setting up? Why did we start?
I am done. It's
you
done.
Bum.
I'm done.
Nothing. I was like, Sofia's there now, and then I said, show him Sofia, and then I think you did this anyway, so I think it's fine. Quick question. This is it's a very common theme in conversations between me and Sofia, but it's Sofia's fault because she can't stop doing shit that doesn't make sense. And then I'm like, why are you doing this? That doesn't make sense. And then she always has some fucking reason. And then some people agree with me, some people agree with her. I'm actually very surprised by the amount of people that agree with her. But I'm going to ask nonetheless.
I literally have no idea where this is going.
Why the fuck are you wearing your AirPod on your fucking ear? Like on top, like a fucking pencil, dude. Like, and here's the thing. I already know that AirPod is broken and doesn't work. So there's a reason to not wear it in her ear. Why would you put it on your ear?
Honestly, because I'm lazy.
What do you mean?
And I didn't want to put it back into the case.
That's harder than putting it into the case. No, you have to nudge it and make sure it's in the right. It's not too forward to where it falls. It's not too back where it falls.
Also, I still have a hope because it was broken before. Like every time I wear it, it goes like.
Don't do that.
Don't
do that. You're doing that way too close. It's gonna be way too loud. It's gonna be
okay. It goes like this. Into my ear, right? Which is not fun. But it only do that for like a couple seconds and then it stops. But today it kept pushing, And so I was gonna check every now and then.
Okay,
to see,
okay.
Fine. Maybe it stopped.
Fine. That's
you know what I mean?
That's fair.
It stopped when I got all excited, but now it's coming back with a vengeance. So we're just gonna put you back up here.
That's pretty fair.
But anyways.
And reasonable. So.
Yeah, thank you. I'm a reasonable gal. Bless you.
No, you're not.
Oh, also, I'm not wearing my headphones because I just came back from a trip and I don't know where I left them.
Well, so no, I didn't ask that, but I think you just wanted to let us know. Thank you.
Okay, but I'm letting the people know.
I said thank you.
You're welcome. That's why I said it.
I said it on their behalf.
Yeah, I felt
I'm sure they would be glad to know. I myself, however.
You said it, but I felt like you didn't mean it.
I said it on their behalf. It doesn't matter if I meant it. You know what I mean?
But you have to mean it on their behalf.
No, I don't.
He's not doing you guys justice. I'm sorry.
I was about to be a freaking Sofia today and be eating during the episode. But I finished what I was eating.
I never eat during the episode.
So I'm not gonna be Sofia today. I was gonna be like, let's just see what it's like, guys. Let's see if it's fun. But I ate that shit pretty quickly, and it wasn't that much. I don't understand how Sofia has shit that lasts the whole episode. Like, how many fucking string cheeses did you eat last episode?
Just one.
You ate that stupid string cheese over the course of an hour, bro? Jesus.
So,
she had one bag of popcorn last time.
Though.
She had one bag of popcorn last time, and it wasn't even a big bag. It was like the size of my face, and it's not that big within the standards of popcorn. You know what I mean?
In the standards of faces, it's fucking huge. But guys, oh my god. It was funny. Oh, I was saying, because I just came from Oscars. What's it called? State or whatever. I don't know if you want to say where you're from.
You've already said that.
You want to say. Oh, have we?
Yeah.
Oops. Anyways, I just came from Phoenix from visiting Oscar. So, we don't have a bunch of, this is what happened to me this week, because everything that happened to me this week, he was there for, and vice versa, right? And so I was thinking, I was like, dang, I don't even know what we're going to talk about because, this is supposed to be catching up, but I already done caught up with you, But something funny happened earlier today. We were at home, right? It was 3:30ish, and I went up to Big O, and I was like, hey, are you hungry? And he was like, every time you ask me that question, it's because you're hungry. What do you want? I was like...
Sorry.
Yeah, but are you hungry? And he's like, I could always eat. And I laughed. And I thought it was pretty funny. Because, like, the way he said it, like, he didn't even answer my question. He was like, yeah, we're going to go get food. What do you want? Like, you know what I mean? It was funny. And then also, oh no, it fell. And then also, what's it called? After we ate, I was like, hey, you want to go get some ice cream? And he's like, nah, not really. Oh, wait.
What would you? Is this the second time you tell this story?
No. Yeah, no.
Go ahead.
I was gonna ask you. Hey, what was I gonna ask you?
Ask me?
What's Big O's? Yeah, you. What's Big O's favorite dessert? What would you say is Big O's favorite dessert?
The only dessert he ever gets
favorite
is ice
dessert.
cream. He just gets one scoop of vanilla ice cream.
Apparently, he don't like ice cream no more. Cause I was like, hey, you want to go get a little desserty dessert and get some ice cream? And he was like, nah. And I was like, but you love ice cream. And he's like, no, I don't. And then I was like, all of the sudden, you don't love ice cream. And he's like, not all of the sudden, always. And I'm like, all of the sudden, it wasn't all of the sudden that you don't like ice cream. It was always, like, just being all annoying. And I was like, that is the only thing you ever get for dessert. And he's like, I didn't say that I hate it. It's just whatever. Like, it's just like every now and then I'll get it. I was like, every time.
Like, if we ever go to like Dairy Queen and shit, every time. If he ever gets anything, it's always just a cone. Or like, at restaurants, he never gets any of the desserts, but sometimes he'll get a vanilla ice cream. Just one scoop of vanilla ice cream. And then they'll bring him to the sons of bitches, and then he'll share with us, and it's kind of cool. What's it called? Logan's. No.
But anyways.
Logan's has really good vanilla ice cream in Texas, at least. I don't know about everywhere else, but they have good vanilla ice cream. Yeah, that's the only thing he eats. You know what I mean? Or sometimes, like, if we get donuts, he'll have donuts and shit. Hey, you can't take this detour and then not let me give my 2 cents, bro. All right? We'll get back to your story, but, like...
Anyways. I was like, all of a sudden, you don't like ice cream, right? And he was like, no, I like it. Like, it's whatever type of thing. And I was like, you get it every time we go out to eat. Like, you get it every time, right? And he's like, wow, you're crazy, right? And then so I was like, hey, so for real, you don't, like, you want to get Dairy Queen or what? like, for real? And he's like, oh, I know. And I was like, I think you want Dairy Queen. Like, I was like, I think you want Dairy Queen. And then he was like, fine. And he said it like all sarcastically. He was like, fine, I want Dairy Queen. And then I was like, I mean, well, if you insist, I guess we have to go get Dairy Queen. Like, I don't know. And then we went. Cause they got a new thing. They got the ultimate cookie, which has Oreo, Chips Ahoy, and a peanut butter one.
What the fuck did you just say?
Nutter butter. They got the ultimate cookie.
Which has what?
With Oreo, Chips Ahoy. What? Why are you laughing? Oreo, Chips Ahoy.
The first time, you're saying it like Oreo, right? Like Oreo. The first time, I swear,
Oreo.
You said Oro, like completely slurred over it. Like some fucking Louisville ass shit. Like Oro. And you were like, the ultimate cookie has Oro, Chips Ahoy, and I was like, what the fuck? You sound fucking ridiculous.
Oh,
you sounded like you had an accent. You know what I mean? Then the second time you were thinking about it, you were like...
Yeah, because I was like, what did I say? Like, Oreo, Chips Ahoy, and I think it's like Nutter Butter. Something with peanut butter. I can't remember exactly.
Is it the little, like, it's the 2 crackers with peanut butter in between?
I don't know. It looks like this. Oh, wait. It's all melted now. We got it a while ago, and then I put it down here. And I was like, oh, I'm going to go do that real quick, and then I'll come back and finish it. And then I went and I did that. And then I was like, oh, I also need to do that. And then I did that. And then I kept doing stuff. And then I came back, and it was all melted. I had already eaten like half of it, though, so it's okay. And honestly, I kind of like melted ice cream. Like, I feel like it tastes pretty good, you know? Good soup.
Do you like...
Oh, me?
Okay, let's do this. Yay or nay?
Oh.
Yay or nay? Melted ice cream.
Yay or nay? Like what?
Are you paying attention? God damn it.
Yes, yay or nay, but I didn't hear what you said.
Yay or nay? Melted ice cream.
Yeehaw. Yay.
Can you just fucking answer, you ridiculous asshole? Just be like, just say yay, and then maybe give like one or two sentences on reasoning, like, yeah, I fuck with it. I don't really understand why people don't, right? But
Okay,
then
ask
shut
me
up
again.
after that.
I'm ready.
Ready? New
Ready.
game. Well, I think this could be a game that we do sometimes. Yay or nay? Yay or nay? Melted
Yay.
ice cream. Why would you just say yay before I even ask it? You can
Because you said ready and I said yay. I went,
fuck
yay or
you.
nay? Are you
Anyways,
ready? Yay.
stop trying to be clever. You're fucking the game up. Yay or nay? Melted ice cream.
Yay. Because it's good soup.
You're so.
I don't know, bud. It's like a milkshake, but like a watery milkshake.
So like milk. Like flavored
Yeah.
milk.
With chunks. Flavored milk with chunks.
So
In this
like,
particular case,
so like spoiled milk.
cookie chunks. No. It doesn't
That's
taste like
flavored
whole milk.
no differently than regular milk. Bad reason. Anyways, okay, let's do another one. Yay or nay? Cold pizza. Like you just get pizza
Yay.
like that out of the fridge and just eat it without heating it up or nothing.
Yeah. I don't do it every time, but
You fucks with it?
sometimes. But if I'm like fucking lazy, I'm just like, ugh. The microwave is gonna take like a whole minute or like 45 seconds because I realistically do 45 seconds with pizza, and I don't want to wait.
Sophia, remind me.
You know what I mean?
Microwave in 45 seconds. So wait, do you?
Hey,
hold
hey!
on.
Remember microwave
Shut up, you stupid
in 45
asshole.
seconds.
So do you eat cold pizza because you're lazy or because you actually enjoy the pizza in its cold state?
Yes, I do it both ways.
She always does that.
Because like I enjoy it.
Yes, I know what yes means. Never mind.
Are you sure?
You're being complicated. Anyways, let me detour into this other.
People
Hold on.
are complicated,
another-
Oscar.
No,
Not everything's in
everyone.
black and white.
Do I have let me see if I have another yay or nay before we move on to this. Yay or nay? I guess with the pizza theme. Yay or nay? Pineapple on pizza. Have you had it?
I'm more like yeah. If
Have
I had
you
to
had
choose
it?
one, hey. If I had to choose one, yay or nay, I would say nay. But more realistically, my answer would be like, eh. Like if it's there and I'm hungry, I'll eat it. I won't pick it off, but I'll never choose that as as my pizza
No,
choice.
then that's yay. Cause nay, I
Oh.
think would be like fuck no, no way, not doing it. Get out of here. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't have to be your
Yeah.
favorite for you to fuck with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see.
Okay.
Can you think of any? Like just common, kind of controversial, sort of. Ooh, I got one. But it would be really nice if you asked me some. But fuck it, I'll ask anyways.
Okay. Ask me, and I'll try to think of something.
Yay or nay? I don't even know if this is a yay or nay. This isn't a yay or nay.
You're frozen. Hold on. I don't know if you can hear me, but you're frozen, and you're like
Okay.
kind of like.
I'm gonna
cut
keep
it in and out.
talking until you can hear me. But
Oh,
I'm not saying anything.
I can't hear
important.
you, but like I don't know if your
Okay.
head's moving, but you're stuck like this.
Yes, I'm.
Oh, never mind. I think you were just like that, just for funsies. Never mind. Because it was just still fuzzy.
You're fucking stupid. We're stuck.
You were. You were like that, and you weren't moving for a while.
Okay. I was gonna ask you, I guess this or that more so than yay or nay, but no, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to stick to the yay or nay kind of theme.
Oh, I have one. It's dumb, and I know
Okay.
your answer, but I'm asking anyway.
Okay, go.
Okay, go.
You go, motherfucker.
Oh,
You
I
said
go?
You have one. You said you have one.
I do, and you had one too that you didn't ask, or if you did, I didn't hear it.
Was it this or that?
Anyways, I'll go. Yay or nay? Acrylic nails on toes.
Hold on. When you say acrylic, let me clarify what that means, just to make sure. That means it definitely, for sure, extends out past the natural nail.
Like little claws, like. Like
Can
like
you
the little
answer my
tiny ones,
question?
too. Yes, I said yeah.
Okay, so it's acrylic is never when it's just on the actual, just the nail, and that's it. Like it extends.
No, I feel like
It
yeah.
can extend in different shapes, whether it's pointy, coffin, flat, this, whatever, but extends nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
And then okay, so
Stiletto.
then when you say acrylic nails on toes, are you talking about like under the context of like a girl that I'm dating or pursuing, or just across the board in general? Because like for girls, that's a different question. If you receive that question, it's just across the board. How you feel about it personally, how you feel about other people seeing it. But for me, it doesn't apply to me. So it's like, is that like a nick?
How
Is
you
that the
feel
question?
about it on prospects? Like let's say
Don't
there was.
say prospects,
Let
bro.
me hold on.
Prospects is such a like, that's such a
Let me paint
business
the
term
picture.
of like,
Let me paint the picture. There's this chick you've been on a couple dates, like 2 or 3, you know,
prospecting.
and you fucks with her heavily, right? You're like, wow, she's a nice lady. She's cool. And then you guys stop laughing. I'm painting a picture.
Sorry, I already see it, motherfucker. I know you. I can see the picture. Go. This is good. This is really good. Go.
You guys decide you go on your 4th date, and afterwards you're like, hey, you want to go swimming at the pool at my apartment? And she's like, yeah, baby, I like swimming. So you guys go and you chill at the hot tub, right? You're sitting across from each other, and she decides to play footsies with you.
Oh my fucking god.
And you feel someone like scratching your leg. And you're like, what the fuck is that?
What's that?
And you look down, and she's got some claws on her toes. And
Okay.
to be more
I thought you were
specific,
gonna go.
they're the pointy ones. The pointy
Yeah, I
nails that
assume
are like
that's what you
this,
mean
that are
by
like little
claws.
daggers. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna be like, you're on a date, and then you guys go back to your place, and then it's about to get like hot and heavy, and then that bitch whips out her claw ass toes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I think boys, I don't know if you would keep seeing her after that, but you would for sure fucking go through. But that's what I'm saying. Before things get all hot and heavy, she's still a prospect.
Okay.
She's not. Yeah.
Okay.
She's still a flower yet to bloom. She's still a bud.
Pointy like claws? Nah, like that's fucking me up.
That's a hard pass. What if it was like?
Not a hard pass. Not a hard pass. That's
Like-
like the kind of thing where it's like,
Oh,
fuck. You know what I mean? Everything else got to be going good, and hopefully there's an explanation, like it was a dare or some bullshit, or like her cousin
what if she just gets
is
like
learning
that,
to
though?
do nails.
No. Like,
her cousin's learning to
she
do
just-
nails, and she just let her like practice. Okay, I could kind of like whatever, let it go. But if that's really how she rolls, then I'm like, why?
that's how she
Like,
rolls.
That's a bit odd. You know what we could do? What's it called? Not dating, but I guess like the love life in general as like a very broad spectrum topic. I feel like that's an
Mhm.
enjoyable topic, not necessarily for us to talk about, but to like witness, because it's really funny in a lot of instances. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like this right here.
Yeah.
So I think maybe we could do like reviewing like
Explore
icks.
talking about that type of thing.
Or
Oh,
like
yeah,
icks
yeah.
type of shit where I could be like, okay, is this an ick or not? And then I ask you, and I find like I just go look for a bunch of shit that people have said and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel
I'm
like
trying
that
to
could be
think.
funny.
Hold on. Speaking of icks, like, oh yeah, I think that could be really funny. But I don't think, because you know how icks, they're inherent, or the way I see icks when people are like, oh, like I get, like, what are your icks? I see it more of like small things, you know, like not like he's
They're supposed
misogynistic.
to be, yeah. They're
Ick.
supposed to
like,
be,
you
like,
know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah, yeah.
I'm like, no, that's a red flag. Like, that's not an ick.
That's a
yeah,
that's
like
an alarm,
where it's,
you know what I mean?
it's not
Like,
necessarily a red flag. Yeah,
an
yeah.
ick isn't
like,
supposed to be a deal breaker. I think originally, in like the original
Mhm.
concept of it, it's not supposed to be a deal breaker. It's just supposed to be like a bit of a turnoff. You know what I mean? Where it's
Yeah.
like, okay,
But like,
mhm,
kind
or
of.
like,
But have you heard like the like unreasonable icks? Like there was someone who
oh,
was
there's a
saying,
million of
"Oh, when you're playing like beer pong, and he goes and he chases the little ball, like,
them.
and
Yeah,
he's all like,
I've heard. You know what
and
I've
they're like,
heard?
yeah, that's an ick.
They're like when he's making the bed and he does that little jump to get the sheet over the corner, the fitted sheet. It's
Yeah.
stupid shit like that where it's just like, I guess any
Yeah.
sort of sign of incompetence or weakness, mostly incompetence, because incompetence can come in many forms, in strength and in intelligence and things like that, whatever.
Mhm.
So it's those kind of things where it's like he's struggling or like running after the ball. You just kind of look.
Oh my god, Oscar!
You look like you're not physically capable.
There's 2 birds fucking
You know what I
outside the
mean?
window right now.
I don't think so. Birds do that super.
Did you hear what I
quickly.
just said?
Yes, but birds do that really quickly. It would be over like by now. They wouldn't just still be there doing whatever they're doing. Your stupid face. You're like.
No, yeah, but I have a mission for you.
What?
I don't have any icks. Like,
you don't have any.
So I feel like all the things. No. Oh, okay. Well, see, that's why I can't. Okay, let me rephrase this. I can't.
Or you're a nice person.
I can't think of any icks, cause like, yeah, cause I feel like all of the things were like, yeah, no, that's like, they did. They stopped so quick. They're done. But anyways, because I feel like all of the things that I thought like, yeah, no, it's like they're valid, you know, like just like, you know, either way. I was like, point is just start naming them.
They were like they were
like,
rude to the waitress.
No. See, for me, that's a red flag.
That's like
huge. A little bit, yeah. Because if you're just gonna be rude to a stranger, like, if you're that comfortable being rude to a stranger,
you want me to go to the guy with the ick list? There's an Instagram account. It's called Guy with Ick List.
I didn't know that was a thing.
And he literally,
that's so funny.
He has a list of like 600 different icks that all of them are from videos. Like, you know those videos where some dude's out on the street and he asks a girl, hey, what do you care about height? Do you this, do you that, whatever. All of them are videos of dudes asking girls what's an ick in a guy. And then the girl says this, and that. And then he adds that to the list. The list is so
that's funny,
ridiculously long, and the contents of the list are absolutely fucking atrocious.
And like, see, there's a lot of things like because I've heard icks, and like I just think they're dumb.
They're
like
so,
the ping, like it's fun. It's funny, like it's funny listening to them, but then thinking about it, like imagine like you really like this girl. And you decide to play ping pong with her or like beer pong with her, and you're all trying to be chivalrous
because you ran after the ball. You know what I mean? Like you do look kind of stupid, and you do feel ridiculous. Kind of like if you reach it and you miss it, and then oh fuck, and then you do that and you keep going after it. Yeah, you do look ridiculous. But to lose interest and lose respect for someone over that,
just straight up,
stupid.
Yeah. The funny thing is, anytime I've ever played like beer pong and my partner was a guy, I would never get the ball. Like, I would just straight up just like, nah. Because, like, I know I look stupid doing that. You know what I mean? So I think that one in particular, like, I'm just like, nah. He's just chivalrous. Or, you know, forced to because I'm not moving.
These are some of the items on the list that the dude got from videos of girls stating that these are their icks.
Okay.
Don't swim. Oh, and so then he phrases all of them as like what not to do. So all of them are don't blank, and blank is the
don't chase after a ping pong ball. Right?
Yeah, don't chase after ping pong balls. Here's number 29. Don't swim in a pool. Apparently, some girl noted.
I don't understand how that's a
guy
nick.
Swimming in a pool as a nick.
Maybe if they're like bad at it, that's what she meant. I guess.
Don't be interested.
That's dumb.
Can't be interested in anything. I guess some girl was like,
she's like, I like the mysterious type.
When a guy has like interests and like is, I guess, verbally expressing his interests and passions, you know what I mean? It's like,
oh yeah, Star Wars.
Like geeking out kind of thing, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Don't wear matching clothes, which
like, I guess is with her or within himself.
No, within himself. Like, don't wear a matching outfit like that goes together. Like, don't care enough to put that kind of time and effort into that specific thing. Like, be manly and just wear shit. And you know what I mean?
Don't have good style, but like just like fucking.
Look at all these other ones.
I'm like,
I'm gonna run through these. I'm gonna run through. But all of these are taken from actual videos of actual girls stating them as their icks. It's ridiculous and hilarious.
Yeah.
Don't have pain in your feet. Don't have fun. Don't eat ice cream. Don't paddle on a paddleboard. Don't wash your car. Don't use Siri. Don't work out. Don't feed your child. This account
Starve
is
your child.
amazing, dude. It's like, it's absolutely
That's
ridiculous.
so
Look, there's
funny.
other ones. Don't wait in line. Don't drink. Don't play golf. Don't work out again. uh, don't be on your phone. Don't take photos. I guess like selfies. Don't be happy in the snow. Like running around like woohoo, it's snowing. You know what I mean?
That's so
Don't have an
depressing.
ugly name. Don't wear shoes. Don't wear slides. Don't have less than a meal. Don't eat food. Don't be a good guy. Don't get into a car accident.
I mean, valid.
Is this type of shit? You know what I mean? Like, don't use Apple Pay.
Yeah.
Don't post Instagram stories. Don't sit on a swing. Don't wake up confused. Don't
See, and that's the thing.
be an
like,
only child.
Don't be an. Oh my god. See, that's the thing that I'm saying. Like, all of these are genuine like aches for someone, but I'm just like, like, I genuinely am like,
They're all stupid. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Like, I feel like aches are just like, I don't know. Maybe it's the type of thing where I have to see it in real life. Like, maybe,
yeah.
like, let's say
I
the
think
swimming
I
one,
think a
right?
big part of it is also like it has to be someone you're interested in.
Yeah.
Because if it's like your goofy, nerdy friend that is completely friend zoned and is never getting anywhere, and then he chases after the ping pong ball, it's kind of just like,
You don't
yeah,
give
that's
a
the
fuck. Yeah.
that falls
That
in
tracks
line with being the goofy, clumsy friend. But if it's a guy that you're interested in or a guy that you're kind of affiliated with or getting to know or whatever, and all of a sudden you see this quote unquote like weak side of him or incompetence, it's like
What?
that's trying to get at me. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's kind of inherent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I guess.
You know which one I
Yeah.
heard that was kind of funny? It was kind of stupid, but it was funny. I heard Millie Bobby Brown. You know how she got married and shit? She was like, I've discovered 2 new icks recently, and one of them's really stupid. But I understand it, but it's still stupid. And they were like, "What? You got 2 of them? You discovered them with your husband?" She was like, "Yup, he did them, and they're 2 new icks of mine, and I didn't like them." And they're like, "What?" And she was like, holding an umbrella.
What?
He was there,
Like,
holding an umbrella in the rain, and it was just like the sight of it, like the image of it was like, and this is the only kind of logic I can draw. And this operates under I can draw this logic, and it makes sense if you operate under the understanding that women, in this case, Millie, right, are attracted to power. Now, if you define power, that's very important. Power can be intelligence, it can be strength, it can be stature, it can be money, it can be this, it can be that, right? Smarter people are more attractive than dumb people. Tall people are more attractive than short people, right? That's stature. Big, buff, athletic dudes are more attractive than scrawny, skinny, nerdy dudes, right? All that type of shit is like, not everybody's interested in the same things, but to an extent, there's an argument to be made that there's a power kind of interest in each of those, right? Money is more powerful than power. Under that understanding, this is the only logic I can draw there. I guess the kind of like, I guess there's a bit of, or a sense of like feebleness and like, I can't get wet. And that's what's kind of coming off of holding the umbrella. And kind of just maybe, like why does it bother you that much? Like, what's the big deal?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, he was standing under the umbrella, maybe? You know, if he was like,
I guess it's that kind of thing where, like,
maybe.
you know, like if say you're cooking and a fire kind of like sparks up, or like out of the grill, if you're grilling and then there's a little flame thing, the guy that stands there and the flame goes in his face and he doesn't flinch, that guy looks tougher than the guy that fucking does that when the flame pops up, right? Not that fire isn't dangerous, you know what I mean? Not that there isn't good reason, but it's still this sort of like tough guy, I'm unfazed sort of thing. So I guess in some sort of similar way, it's like you could be unfazed by the rain.
Like that.
Unfazed by the rain and unfazed by getting wet, and therefore protecting yourself from the rain makes you the bitch that's flinching from the fire. That's the only thing I could kind of arrive at. But like,
Wait,
fuck
what was
you.
You said
Like,
there was two, right?
yeah, I haven't
Yeah,
said the second one.
that's a dumb one.
That
Is
one's
that the
ridiculous.
unreasonable one or the? Oh, okay,
No,
okay.
or no, that one's
What
more
was the
unreasonable.
other
I think
one?
that one's more unreasonable. No, no,
Okay.
no. Yeah, that one's unreasonable. The second one, I kind of agree. She was like, and she said about holding the umbrella. She was like, "There's just something like pathetic about it." And that's also where I came to the conclusion of like, I guess like, yeah, you look like a pussy or like a bitch, like scared to get wet. Oh, what the fuck's gonna happen? You know what I mean? I guess it's
I'm like, I feel like it had to have been the way he was
somewhat in
standing
line
under
with
it.
Maybe, but that's the only conclusion I can draw where that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not to, call her husband a bitch or anything, but like, I'm just analyzing this.
I think she did that on her own. I'm just
this
kidding.
was the second one. She said he got a nosebleed, and it was like, and she was like, it wasn't the fact that he had a nosebleed, it was how he was reacting to the nosebleed. And this one I think is reasonable.
Was she all like?
And it's very much like you're being a bitch, like you're being a pussy about it, because she was like, because he got a nosebleed, and he was like making a big deal out of it, like, and all this, and like fucking holding it and that and whatever. And then she was like, I've done a lot of nosebleeds. They're not that bad. And she was and like some bullshit. And then she said that he had said something or reacted some way, and she was like, "No, don't act like it hurts. It doesn't hurt. It's a nosebleed. Like, fucking relax. Don't act like anything's happening here. Like maybe, yeah, you don't want to get it on your clothes. You don't want to fucking be leaking everywhere, but don't act like it fucking hurts." And as soon as she said that, I was like, "Oh, he looked like a bitch." You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? That sort of thing. So that one, it's like, okay, I get it. If you think,
like, I mean,
because I think it's a sensitive subject when you call people pussies or bitches for like how masculine or tough they behave. Because I don't think everyone has to be tough, but I think there is such a thing as being tough and not. And I think being tough is a bit of a good thing. Hold on, can you? Damn it, mom's calling me. I'm gonna call her later.
Oh no, you're ignoring her.
And you don't have to be
love.
tough, and you don't have to be manly, and you don't have to be any of those things. But in certain instances, I think tough is necessary or preferable over other things, right? Like if you're in school and someone's bullying you, the tough kid is going to stand up for himself more than the kid who's not. And so in like specific instances like that, where it's like, yeah, I would not shame you, but like, I guess discourage you for not standing up for yourself or not toughening up a bit and fucking facing the situation. You know what I mean? So it's that type of shit where it's like,
yeah,
under certain contexts, it makes sense to expect that.
Hold on. You said something and it reminded me of something when you said bully. Guys, I used to be a bully in elementary school.
Oh my God, are you going to talk about?
Don't say the name.
Oh, fuck. Oh my God, are you going to talk about that one guy?
Yeah. Guys, at the time, I thought I was totally justified. Now,
wait, are you just?
It's only
are you
a little
just gonna
justified.
tell a story of you being mean to someone in elementary school?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And I was in second grade, and I grew out of the only time that like I have any memories of being any sort of like bully or anything was in elementary school. Like it wasn't a thing where like you know what I mean? Like I grew out of that phase, I guess. And like I said, at the time I thought I was justified. Now I'm like, you might have been a little overboard with it, just a little bit, but that's okay.
It might have been kind of mean.
Oh, yeah. And so I was in second grade. We were about to go to recess, right? And this little kid, this guy, he was like just talking like trash about me. And he was like, oh yeah, she's like a demon woman. It's like something like that, like something like
he called you
a
devil
demon,
lady.
like devil lady. Yeah. Because I was gonna say lady, like demon lady, and I was like, no, what's that? He called me a devil lady. She's like, devil lady. And I was like, you're not talking shit about me, are you? You don't know who raised me, you know? Like, And so we got to recess. And I start chasing this little boy. He was in my class, by the way.
Hold on. That's such a good one. That's such a... You don't know who raised me. That's like, it's not, you don't know who
Love
you're
your mom.
fucking with. It's not, you know what I mean? Like, that's good. That's really good.
Yeah. So recess starts. They're like, all right, go play. And I'm like, I'm gonna fucking get you. And I start chasing this boy. And I like made my intentions clear. Like to this guy, I was like, I'm gonna fuck you up. I didn't use those words. I don't know what words my second grade self used. I'm gonna get you, probably. I don't know. But I was like, I'm gonna get you. And I start chasing this guy. And we're chasing him. And I'm faster. And I tackle him.
Oh, you tackled him? I assumed he like tripped.
We're in the playground. No, I think I remember. He might have tripped and then I tackled him. But I very vividly remember, like, I caught him, yeah. And in our playground, there was sand. Because you know how sometimes there's the wood chips or, like, other stuff? No, like, it was all, like, sand. Right? Tackle him. And then I sit on him. And I start shoving his face in the dirt.
Like, fucking...
And I was like, apologize!
I don't know why you think this is such a funny story, dude. Like...
Because I'm, like, picturing it. Hold on, I'll tell you why I think it's funny right now. Because you don't see what I'm picturing right now. You're picturing two second graders. That's right. The funny
in your
thing
head,
is,
you see yourself now in him now, or what?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Let me tell you who this person grew up to be. He was the quarterback.
He was a quarterback
on our high school. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was in football. He was one of the important ones.
Not the same.
The quarterback's the only important one I remember.
Oh, okay.
So, like, you know what I mean? Of the high school football team, right? He was a big guy, like, or at least compared to me. And we're homies because we had classes the same, like, we had the same classes, and we're like homies, and that's also why I laugh at it now. Because I'm like,
yeah, that happened.
Damn. Or not now, but like in high school.
Yeah.
Because at the time I was like, damn. Like I would look at him, we're homies. I'm like, I would look up at him. I'm like, you're my bitch. Like I did before, I'll do it again. So like, I'm just picturing,
shit, bro. Like
you ain't shit. Like I remember where we came from, you know, which is why I'm laughing so much now. Cause like
in your head, it's still like
I'm a very short, small person, you know, like I'm not like, you know,
that's funny.
And he's like a big guy, so that's what I'm picturing. Like we were running around, and then I tackled him, like, you know. And if you take out the context of we're homies now, everything's fine. It was clearly,
hey, you're kids.
It wasn't. We were kids, yeah. But like that's like if you take out like all of the context of like that and just the story of like when I was in elementary school, I chased him, shoved his head in the sand, and I was telling him to apologize. You're like, damn, this bitch is crazy, which you know. But I don't know. I think it's funny.
It's probably the
I think it's a
funny
story to tell.
Elementary school life, bro. It's like,
oh my god,
you know what I mean? Like, that's always. What,
and I didn't get in trouble for it either.
That's always what I hear in the back of my head when you tell that story. In my head, is like, that was the time of his life. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyways,
the thing is, like, because he never told like after that happened, he didn't fucking tell anyone. Yeah. All the people that saw didn't tell anyone. You know what I mean? I never got caught. I was just like, that's what's up. Like, I don't know.
So if you guys ever don't believe me when I tell you Sofia's a dick, just ask that guy. He'll be like,
come back. Nah, we were homies. He actually had a crush on me.
Yeah, I know.
And he told me afterwards.
That's
and I was like, did I tell you this?
Sophia, you think that crush started freshman year? No.
I don't know. You didn't see me in middle school. Oh my god. It's so funny seeing middle schoolers now. Like, we have a cousin who's actually in town, my town, not his. And she's in middle school, right?
She's so much more put together than you were?
Yes, like
But I
she
think
looked like
at that age, like as far as me saying he had a crush on you and you being like, "Did you see me in middle school?" Like people don't really know or care about that type of shit. You know what I mean? Especially like as you're growing up
no,
and
yeah,
you're in it, it's just like
you're just in it. No, yeah, but sorry, it's because it reminded me.
it's
I used
crazy.
to wear these bows, but they were literally the size of my head, like literally this big, and I would have my hair like parted on the side, and it wasn't even on this side, like where my hair, most of my hair, like no, it was on the smaller side, and I had it like right there, and I had so many, and like all of the colors, like all of the
I don't
colors,
remember those at
and
all.
I would wear them all the time. No, I remember. And I remember we had it was so funny. We had this project my 8th grade year, and it's like, oh, you have to make a thing that represents you. And I'm very much a procrastinator.
Procrastinator. Did you just
Yeah,
turn in one of the bows?
no, kind of. I had a box, and I just like, I colored the inside of the box, and I put like I don't even remember what it was, so half-assed, right? But I put the bows like around the box, and it was a shoe box, and this is how big my bows were. I just needed 4, and it covered the whole box, like you know what I mean? And I turned that in, and my teacher loved it. She was like, "Oh my god, the bows! Yes, that's so you!" And I got 100, and I literally did it in like 10 minutes the night before. Like it was like, you know what I mean? I know, but it's bad. I procrastinate for everything. The thing is, it's bad because I'm so good at it. Because it keeps.
You get away with it, so you do it again and
I
again.
get. I keep getting. Yeah, because I know that I can. You know, it's not good.
Yeah, I might do
Yeah.
that too. Anyways, this is what I was gonna talk about, and I literally this came to mind like 30 minutes ago already when you mentioned microwaving the pizza. Sophia,
Oh yeah. Don't forget about microwaving in the 45 seconds.
shut up.
I
Sophia
remembered.
is so fucking lazy and like creative at the same time.
Me?
It's fucking insane
I'm
to me,
creative.
right? So Sophia has
I don't know
never
about lazy.
Sophia has never like really delved, I guess, into like cooking. Like there's a few things that she can cook, and that's kind of it. But she doesn't. It's not something she does a lot. It's not something
I
she
can do
like
it if I put my mind
really
to
like.
it.
She doesn't
Yeah.
really like do a whole lot of it. She doesn't cook that many different things. Even when she does, she doesn't. She's not like super artsy fartsy, like anal about it of like getting the best ingredients and doing the best technique. And that she more so likes to just do shit and kind of like see how it goes, right? And then if she likes it, cool, right? But this motherfucker puts so much effort into microwaving things. It's fucking ridiculous. You guys heard her
It's an
earlier.
art form.
You guys heard her earlier. I said without microwaving it, and she was like, "Oh, because then I gotta go. Like it would take so long to microwave this for a minute." And then she said, "Well, actually, it wouldn't be a minute." And I think normal people at that point would think, "Oh, she
30 seconds.
opens it." No, she opens it before the minute's up. Because apparently that's the normal thing to do with the microwave is to not let it get down to 0 and beep in your face. You open it with like 2 or 3 seconds left.
Yeah.
Right? So then you say,
Yeah.
put it for a minute. Well, actually, it wouldn't be a minute. You would default to thinking that that's an acknowledgement of the fact that you're going to open it early and not let it run the full time. No, that's not what it is. Because she said, actually, it wouldn't even be a minute. It would be 45 seconds. You know why she said that? You guys don't realize Sophia in her head, and I can tell you this with certainty, in her head, she has her own little like recipe of reheated pizza takes 45 seconds exactly. And whenever she reheats pizza, she does it for 45 seconds. Not 40, not 50, not a minute sometimes, not 30 seconds when she's trying to speed it up. No, she does it for 45 seconds because she has concluded that that is the optimal amount of reheating time.
It is.
30 seconds isn't enough. It's too cold. A minute is too much. It's too hot when it comes out. She can't start eating it immediately, right?
Yeah.
You can't start eating it immediately because it's too hot if you put it in there for a minute. She does 45 seconds. You know how I know this? Because this isn't the only thing. this crazy motherfucker does this with.
Are you gonna talk about
I
corn
asked her
dogs?
one time, like 10 years ago, because ramen noodles, most people boil water in a
Oh,
pot,
yeah.
put the noodles in the pot, whatever, do that. We never grew up doing that shit because we
Cook it that
wouldn't
way.
use the stove ourselves.
We just put
We
it
grew
in the
up,
microwave.
put the noodles in a bowl, put water in the bowl, put the bowl in the microwave for 3 minutes. It's good to go, done, right? Like 10 years ago, I asked Sofia, I was like, yo, the noodles, I'm gonna make them in the microwave. We just gotta put them for 3 minutes, right? And she was like, well, it depends. With this like super like fucking expert face of like, well, it depends. And I was like, the fuck you mean it depends? How long do you put it? And she was like, well, how do you like your noodles done? And I was like, fucking cooked? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And she was like, nah. Because if you want them like super soft and super cooked, you do 4 minutes. If you want them just kind of regular
That's my preferred
cooked,
time.
you do 3 minutes. If you want them a little crunchy, you do 2 minutes. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? You disgusting motherfucker. And she was like, what? Like, if you want like a little crunch to them, just do them for 2 minutes. They won't cook that much. They'll cook enough, they'll loosen up, but they'll still have a little crunchiness to them. But if you want them like really, really well cooked and like really mushy and like kind of not chewy, but almost mushy, put them for 4 minutes. They'll cook longer. They'll be better when they come out. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you psychopath, just put them for 3 minutes.
I thought you were gonna talk about how I microwave corn dogs. I don't even think you remember.
Oh my god,
Like-
no! Don't even get me started on fucking corn dogs. Corn dogs, also. This is just another example of Sofia being a
I
freak.
feel like you're gonna remember it wrong.
I'm probably gonna remember it wrong, but it doesn't really matter.
I'll correct you. Don't
Because
worry.
the point is you have a process. Sofia does this bullshit where like she loves corn dogs, frozen corn dogs. So she has a recipe.
I don't like eating them frozen.
She has a recipe, right? She gets the corn dogs. Then she puts them into the microwave for like 2 minutes. Not enough to completely heat them up, but just enough to kind of get them thawed a little bit. Then she takes them out. Then she puts them on the fucking comal and heats them up so that the outside could get nice and toasty and crunchy. And then when they're done toasty and crunchy on the outside, then she puts them back in the microwave for a minute to make sure it's heated up on the inside. And then she fucking eats them. Like, she has this whole, like, process of, like,
You're already
stages.
fucked it up.
You know what was it?
Listen, no. It's so much better than that. Listen, you're gonna think it's so much more ridiculous, but it tastes amazing.
Hold on.
Listen.
You got to introduce it. This is Sofia's foolproof recipe for having great frozen corn dogs. Go.
But only if you have a comal, that which is just like a, how do you say that in English?
Like
or comal is
a flat top.
stove, like just a
Flat
yeah,
top.
flat top, right? If you have an air fryer, that's a different recipe, right? Anyways, the comal, right? You get the corn dogs. I typically do it with 2, right? You put them on the side. You know how the stick's like flat? You put it where it's flat like that in the microwave, 30 seconds. Stop it. Flip the other side, another 30 seconds. Stop it.
This is even worse than I thought.
Stop it. Put them on the sides like this, 15 seconds. Stop it. The other side like this, 15 seconds. And then you take them out. And there's still, since you're stopping it, since it's not cooking all the way around, it's not gonna like pop or anything. And then you put them on the comal. And then you toast them up. And that one you have to eyeball it. You have to see, depending on like how like fast it heats up or like what heat you have it. Then you like just rotate it until it's nice and crunchy. And you get your ketchup.
I hate you, dude.
And you eat it like that. Try it. It works so well. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Oh my god, you're fucking ridiculous. All right, guys. That's it for today.
All right.
More microwave recipes with Sofia coming soon. Hopefully,
Let me know if you want the air fryer ones. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next week. That's how you do it.
I don't like your fake smile on that
Bitch.
shit. It looks stupid. Anyways.
It's supposed
Bye.
to. It's supposed to be
Subscribe.
like a.
No. See, that looks different.
How was I smiling?
Bye. Subscribe.